All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving our glory, honor, infinite praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned the truth from, who teach and rule well, teaching 100% truth, and peace, love, blessing, salutation to the sincere Akim and Art Wall, who are listening in on this truth and pushing in the truth, trying to make their calling of election sure. And shalom to the brothers pushing the truth across the four winds of the earth, and shalom to the hopeful elect. May the calling of election be upon our homes. All right, shalom. And hey, man, I really just wanted to come back and do a lesson through the spirit, man. Just on a conversation I had today with a Jake at work, man, about basically going in into how he had, taken the juice, man. He said he has taken the double juices, and it was just a really a conversation, man. Just let me know, how people, man, just hey, they really just confused and lost, But I just went on to ask them. I was just like, how did it make you feel? And, which I already probably about figured, but I was just, seeing where, Jake mind that, man. And he was saying, off that first juice, it had the whole day, his arm was numb and he couldn't even move his arm. He was like, he couldn't even drive home, barely could drive home from leaving there because he couldn't use his dominant arm, man, because he was like it's like it was locked up, you know. He said it was like that all day. So like and he said it was like that all day, man. You know. But the thing about that is, man, Jake failing to realize, what they getting themselves into, man, doing these things, man. You know, getting involved with this devil system, man. Ultimately setting themselves up for failure. And like I said, it was a very quick convo, man, but it was just, it came out of nowhere when he said it because what brought the conversation about, because I have a brother and a friend that I was working with, and one of the dudes, ended up, well, my brother, mainly he's my brother's associate, but, he ended up, not feeling good or whatever, so he had to call out to go home. And, long story short, they ended up telling him that, he can't come back until he get tested, him or my brother, man, which was all that was just, I was like, whoa, man, it was just so much of the spirit was going on. And on top of that, Buddy just busting out and saying, well, I had, we went to talking about it. He just went to busting out and said, I've been juiced. I done got myself juiced and went to speaking about all his family and all that. And I was just like, man, you know what? Jake just threw out here, man. It just goes to show, man, that our people they ain't got no type of discernment, man. You know, and they just blindly being led into their destruction. But Salaki, man, not the rant. Like I said, it was just something I wanted to touch on, man. I just wanted to get a couple precepts on that. Cause this is Isaiah 30:1. It say, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take of counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, man. Because ultimately, man, a lot of our people are not out here, covering with the Lord spirit, man, which is this truth, and believing in, Yahweh Shem Shai ways, man, and just trusting in the Lord to the best of their ability, trusting in the Lord that he's going to deliver them through anything that they may have to face, man. They don't want to ultimately lean on the Lord. They want to lean on this devil and his tactics, man, and his systems, man, and his ways, which is going to ultimately, lead them, like I said, man, to their destruction. Verse 2, it say that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, man. Because a lot of our people are going to be, hey, man, to that open shame, man, when they, hey, because we already seeing a lot of people dropping dead, man, from this thing, man, And our people are still willingly, sticking them arms out, man. So, hey, man, like I said, man, all this is just, showing that our people are man, very clueless to what's going on out here, man. And you seeing that the Lord, making that separation, man, or the elect, because ultimately, man, you know, the elect is gonna um walk in the way of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, and be not deceived by these things, man. You know, because one thing he said after that, when he said after he got, his juice, he said the first thing he did when he did get in his car, man, he said, hey man, I just had to thank the Lord, man, that that he and pray to the Lord, man, that he don't help let me contact this thing, man. But ultimately, we know what Lord he's speaking about, man. He's not speaking about Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know. Because, hey, man, the men of the Lord that believe in Yahweh Shem Shah, man, ain't doing those things, man. You know, because we know the end all be all, man. We know the ins and outs of this devil's trickery, man. You know, so we ain't following that. You know, we know that I know that he was talking about sweet Jesus, even though he didn't say it, but I already knew. Because he's coming in that spirit, man. Because the men of the Lord have faith. And we lean on the Lord, man. We don't lean on Esau, man. Because what did the Lord say, man? Let's grab that. Oh, Proverbs 3:31. It say, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, man. You know, the Lord told us not to envy our oppressor, man. We know that Esau Edom is our ultimate oppressor, man. So you're not supposed to choose none of his ways, man. You're not supposed to be following suit, you know, and being heavily rooted into his system, man. You know, which I know, man, a lot of jakes, a lot of people, man, doing this thing, to save their livelihoods, you know, save their jobs, and all those things, man. But the Lord say, hey, man, he that seeketh to, like, matter of fact, let's grip it. I ain't gonna butcher it. Let's just grab it, man. Uh, Matthew 16:25, it say, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it, man. So we don't care about the life of this world, man, the fashions and the things of this world, man. We ready to give it all up for Yahweh Shem Shah. But our people are not ready to do that, man. And they're gonna try to stay plugged into this matrix and do whatever they can to stay plugged into the matrix, man. You know? Because they think that, hey, man, this is their only way of living, man. As they say, man, that YOLO lifestyle, man, thinking that this is their only life that they're going to live, you know? So let's grab another precept, man. Let's grab this. Like I said, I ain't going to make this long. Just with something through the spirit, man. Try to get it. Yeah, Proverbs 14:12, man. It say, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. You know, because, hey, man, our people think that what they doing, getting this inoculation, that, hey, they doing something right, man, and they trying to convince other people to do it as well, man. When the Lord say, hey, we shouldn't get any cuttings in the flesh, man. What about that, man? And like I just read, the Lord say, "Every not thou oppressor, choose none of his ways," man. What about all that, man? But our people don't care. Neither do they consider, man. Like I said, they think what they doing is right. Just like in the times, right, when they gonna try to get the prophets up, hey, they gonna think they gonna be doing right, man. Because they don't really look at us as the prophet, man. Our family, friends, people in your everyday lives, man. They don't look at you as a men of the Lord, man. So, hey, in that day, man, they're gonna try to give us up, man. Because we don't want to get down with this system, man. You know, because we speaking out against this system, man. You know. But, hey, man, like the Lord said, and I'll read it again, Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. you know, because they're gonna soon learn, man, that this system and the things that they're following, man, the things that they're doing, man, is leading them to death, man, leading them to their destruction. You know, it is not gonna be a good ending, man. It's not gonna be a good ending, man. And I grab one more, man, because this ultimately a point too. And I just brought this out in a recent lesson, man. But this has heavily been on my spirit, man, because as much as I be more around Jake, man, I fully understand this scripture day for day, man. So lucky. Trying to get it. Bear with me. Yeah, man. I understand the scripture more and more every day, man. This is Hosea 4:6. It say, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." And that's the main point, man. Jake is destroyed, man. Because they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the wisdom. Ultimately it wasn't given unto them, you know? Because even, hey, man, and I'm going to finish this and then I'll get that point. It say, "Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee." And that's the point, man. Because even when it's open up to them, man, they reject it. They don't want to hear it, man. You know? Like I said, Jake want to stay plugged into this matrix, and follow their daddy Esau, man. You know? And get fed the breadcrumbs, man. You know? Jake is happy with being in a low state, man. 2/3 of our people are happy with being in a low state, man. That's why the Lord gonna destroy them, man. You know, that's why the Lord got to take them out, man. Cause they destroy, man, in the mind, man. You know, and for some, and for a majority of our people, man, there's no turning back, man. They're through. I'll finish off verse 7. It say, "As they were." No, let me finish this. Salaki. It say, "Thou shalt be no." It say, "I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power." And what was one of the laws, man? That you should not get any cuttings in your flesh, man. Going back to the book of Leviticus. It said, "I will also forget thy children," verse 7, "as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame." And a lot of our people finna be put, like I said, to open shame, man. Because they didn't trust Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and they leaned it on their own understanding, thinking what they was doing was right. You know? But it's gonna be a price to pay for that, man. You know? And then a lot of our people are gonna be real shame facing, man. And they're gonna regret that they fell into the ways of Esau, man. And trusted him more than the creator. Hey, like the Lord say, man, who serving the creature more than the creator, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So with that, man, Lord willing, you was edified. I'll leave it off right there. Like I said, this was just a quick message through the spirit. Just wanted to jump in and really just dive on, that, because it was just on my spirit, man, to make a lesson about that, man, you know. But hey, man, with that, like I said, Lord willing, you was edified. To the next time I want to close out, giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from, teaching rule well, teaching 100% truth, and peace, love, blessing, salutations to the sincere Akim and Arkwaf, who are listening in on this truth and pushing in this truth, trying to make that calling of election sure. And shalom to the brothers pushing this truth across the four winds of the earth, and shalom to the hopeful elect. May the calling of election be upon our homes. To the next time, I want to say, Wah Bob Kasha, Bob Kasha, Bob Kasha, Bob Kasha, Abba Baba. Hey, man, keep the faith. Akim and you, Arkwaf. Hey, to the next time, shalom.